So hey loves, I'm coming back to you today with another video, and I know I'm running kind of behind on the posting this video, but I'm actually going to do a January favorites video. I don't really do too many favorite videos, so when I do find something that I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm using it consistently, I want to share it with you. So today I'm actually coming with 5 items that are my favorites for January that I'm using like all the time. So I had to come and share it with you really quick. And to start it off today is going to be, I'm so sorry I can't pronounce this, it's Mario Baddest Soup or something skincare, and it's a facial spray with aloe, herbs, and rose water. So this stuff, I love it. It's amazing. I use it every day. As you can see, I've had it probably for about a little over a month. And it's 2 right here. It's like halfway done. And you can't go wrong with it. It's $7. It's like a refresher spray. Kind of like the Max Fix Plus, I want to say. But literally, after I wash my face, I actually spray this on my face, and then I will put on my moisturizer. I do use oil, so whichever one that I'm using, I'll actually spray this and then rub it in, and it just feels refreshing. It feels good on my skin, and I love it, like, absolutely. And honestly, if I'm using my beauty blender and I don't want to wet it or I'm in a rush, I will spray this right on my beauty blender and use this to actually dampen it, and it works amazingly, like beautiful. And on top of that, if I have a foundation that is a bit too thick and I don't want to say water it down, but I want it to blend easier, I will spray this on my face, put the foundation, and it's easier for me to blend it in, because you know some foundations are a bit heavier when you're doing more full coverage. So this is what I'm using, and I'm loving it, and you should definitely give it a try. It's only $7. You can't go wrong with it. My next favorites, which I got from Ulta, like I seen it came out, so I went to my Ulta store to search for it. Didn't see it in the regular section. They had it actually on a little side section, and I'm loving this. Like, oh my gosh, this is the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless. This is not the regular one, and they do have a dewy one. This is the matte poreless, literally drugstore foundation. It's amazing. I wear it on a daily basis, like daily basis. When I'm going to work, this is what I'm wearing during the week, because it's just amazing. I love it. Like the coverage, and my face pretty much stays matte. I am oily around here, so my nose does get a little dewy, but honestly, when it does start to come through, it looks like skin. It sets like skin. And luckily for me, if this was any lighter, I would not be able to wear it. It is a little bright when I put it on my skin, so it does kind of, I want to say, slightly oxidizes a little bit after I put it on, but I contour with it and it works perfectly for me, and you can't even tell as far as I'm concerned. So this is something else that I am loving, and you should definitely give it. Great drugstore foundation that you should give a try. Next thing that I'm actually doing, so I went to get this and tried it out, used it for a wedding, and I have been using this on myself like crazy. Like, oh my gosh, my eyebrows be on fleek. I did not use it today because I did not have enough time, but this stuff is the NYX eyebrow gel, and I actually got mine in espresso. So this stuff works amazing. My eyebrows, I do have a video showing how to use this, and I do have some pictures if you follow me on Instagram. Like some days my eyebrows are just like bam. When I tell you this right here, and I don't have to use concealer or anything, so it's just amazing. And I did a review on this, so I actually post a link to the review because I'm not going to go into it. But as you can see, it's an eyebrow gel, and I'll post a link to the review so you can check out more info if you're interested in it. That's how much I was loving it. Have another eyebrow product, and this is an eyebrow trend and tame, and this is from e.l.f. e.l.f. I honestly don't use this part. I don't know what it's for. It's the treat part. I don't know what it's treating, and that's horrible. It has a brush. I don't use it. I maybe tried it once, but I didn't see the purpose of it, so I don't use it. But this is actually in, I think it's deep, the color. Yeah, clear dash deep. That's the color I have. This is something else when I don't have time to use my other eyebrow product, if I don't have enough time and I'm rushing. I actually will use this because right now my eyebrows have a really good shape. They're clean. I'm not growing back, so I'm actually really good. And it's like a little mascara wand, but low. And literally I just go through and comb it. It adds a little more volume to my actual, what do you call it, the hair, so it makes them look bigger, and it just gives me a nice shape. It looks natural. As you can see, that's actually what I have on today. I didn't have time, so I used this today, and it works amazing. And I actually use this with my MAC eyebrows pencil sometimes, and then we'll go over just to coat it, and it fills it in perfectly. It's a beautiful combination if you want to try that, if you're not with having to use a brush for the other one. And then my final item is another e.l.f. item. e.l.f. is making another appearance in my video today for my favorites, and literally I go to this like all the time, especially regardless. I've been using this like crazy, and you're about to see it in another video I'm gonna do after this. But this is the e.l.f. blush and what is it, blush and bronzer duo, I believe. yeah, the contouring blush and bronzer. And as you can see, this is it. Sorry, it's dirty. I don't want all my business to be out there. But this is it. And as you can see, crazy enough, I've been using it for literally like a little over a month. And I've had it forever, but I was like, oh, I tried it once. So I was like, I don't really care for it. And so I did it the other day. And I actually, you can see a little, I just hit pan because I've been using it so much. Barely just hit pan. So this is something I've been using like crazy, and it's only a month. And as you can see, that contour today, right there. You can see it. That's the contour using it. Literally, it's actually here. It's around the edges of my forehead, as you can see. Just because the foundation I did use is a bit bright today. And then I actually use it to contour my nose, as you can see. I'm sorry, I feel like I'm a little greasy. But yes, I actually use it on the sides of my nose to contour my nose too. I think it's like the perfect color. I love it. I use it like every day. I get compliments on my skin like nobody's business. I can't even begin to explain. Literally on a daily basis, which I'm probably going to do a video later on with this too. But these two things are like necessity every day that I'm using, because I told you it is a bit bright. I use these together, and the red from this undertone is like amazing. And I'm going to tell you more about it in the next video that's coming up for it. But this is my last item that I'm doing for my favorites for this month. And thank you for taking the time out to watch. I hope you enjoyed. If you have any more questions, please feel free to ask. And thank you, loves, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one.